Hi Tony, how are you?
You tell me. Today it's your turn. How are you?
I'm doing fabulous.
Good. So did you have a meal?
I had a snack.
A snack only?
Only a snack.
You didn't overeat?
Didn't overeat. Found
What
something
a
good.
liar. We were eating in the other room just now.
Sure, tell everyone our secret.
Oh, okay.
So continue on this theme of emotions and
Feelings.
The last video we talked about substance abuse.
Mhm.
So this time we're going to talk about a different kind of substance abuse, so a very specific one, eating,
Emotional eating.
emotional eating.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of times it's also a defense mechanism that people use,
Yes.
but you've helped other people get around it.
Yes.
So let's first, kind of describe what it is.
What is emotional eating?
Yeah.
Right. Well, imagine you are unhappy. There are negative feelings inside you. And then you come to a point where you feel a void. Something is a void inside. You want to fill that void, naturally, correct?
Yeah.
The easiest thing that people tend to do to suppress the feeling of void or to soothe this unhappy feeling inside is fill it with food, sugars, liquid, etc., which is going into the body. It's like a mechanical thing they're doing. And because it's mechanical, they don't even know how much is going in, what is going in. Because the reason for this emotional eating is stress and worries. These could be financial, these could be health, these could be relationships. But this void, they're trying to fill it. Now, let me tell you, both the sexes, men and women, they experience this void and emotional eating, but somehow, I don't know why, the women tend to go more towards the emotional eating, and then the result is that they are not happy with their, own body. Not only that, it can also trigger off, become a reason to other physical ailments like diabetes, high blood pressure, fatigue. Your body has to process more than it wants. So it becomes tired. Now, this filling of the void with food, I think the first step is to accept, yes, I have a problem. When you accept you have a problem, now you want to get out of it, right? Mm-hmm. To prepare to get out of it, the first thing is that you are stronger than your habit. So if you cultivated a habit, it came to you, but the habit is not stronger or bigger than you. I mean, you've heard of people say, oh, I've been smoking for over 40 years, now I cannot break the habit. It's almost like they're trying to say that they are weaker than the habit. I'm trying to say, you're much more stronger than the habit. So if you could cultivate it, you could get rid of it. Yes?
Yeah, so kind of like what we talked about before with the visualization. And
Yes. Correct. So what can you do once you've accepted, yes, I have a problem and I am emotionally eating? Don't buy junk food. Purchase only good food. You know what's the funny thing? The good food we cannot overeat. The junk food we can just mechanically eat. So that's the first thing. Purchase the right foods. The second thing that I always tell my clients is go to the root cause. So for example, if the root cause of your emotional pain, which leads you to emotional eating, is loneliness, then try to make friends instead of going to food. Food will never be the answer to loneliness. Correct? Do you agree? Then the third is boredom. This is a big problem, especially in both sexes, males and females, but more so in males. When bored, they just eat mechanically. So, better to be doing something. Activity does not take your mind towards the food and you won't emotionally eat. Fatigue eating. Do you know what's fatigue eating? Come on, tell me.
I've never heard of that.
Because you've never done so much work that you've been tired, right? You are always sitting on the sofa and enjoying on your computer. Am I right?
I wouldn't say that.
No? Okay. Fatigue eating. I know you work very hard and long hours, but have you experienced this also? That when you're very tired, you either eat the wrong things and you don't know the quantity or the quality of it. Would you agree with that?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's fatigue eating, and which leads to emotional eating, and the quantum, etc. We don't know. Also, another thing is reduce the portion. When you put it in your plate, just reduce it and tell yourself, this is all I'm going to eat. And whether it's in your mind or whether actually writing it, journalize what you've eaten the whole day. That way you will know how much you've eaten, even if you don't calculate the calories. At least you will know the quantum, so that the next day you tell yourself, I'm going to cut blah, blah, blah. Right? And lastly, what's wrong in taking help? If you're trying everything and it's not working, maybe the person who helps you, like Tony Uberoi, could help you. You could go on my website, emotionalpower.ca, or call me on 416-829-5750.
That's great, Tony. Thanks a lot.
So are you going to call me?
I think I'm okay with thinking about it.
Okay. Thank you.
Thanks.